Hello everyone, welcome to PSIR 300 Plus channel. I hope that you are doing well. Make sure that you are preparing very hard and not wasting the time because this is it and that's how your goal has to be. Do or die. That's all you have. That should be there in your mind. And make sure you study 12 to 13 hours a day and keep on practicing, evaluating yourself. And all those students who are watching me, do join my PSIR classes, test series, and mentorship. Definitely, you will be outperforming all your competitors and you will secure very high score, and that will help you to get the cutoff of the mains too. Right. Today, we'll be talking about India Japan relations. India-Japan relations, which is this is the first part in India-Japan relations. So I will be talking about what are the various outcomes with regard to Honorable Prime Minister visit to Japan recently in the August 28 or 29, 2025. So first of all, Mr. Modi ji has went to Japan. Then he have attended what? The SEO summit. So we are talking about the only outcomes of Indo-Japan meeting which was held in the last month, I think, but 3-4 days back. The second part of it will be with regard to India-Japan historical types, and we will have more importance given to strategic partnership with regard to Quad, with regard to maritime security, with regard to Himalaya to Mount Fuji. That kind of concepts we will invoke in our second lecture on Indo-Japan relation. That will be end of whatever we are discussing with regard to Indo and Japan. Okay, let us now start our discussion. Right. So India and Japan, as I have told you, does not cooperate on only or few sectors or areas. We are having multifaceted India-Japan partnership is there, which covers economy, security, technology, cultural exchanges, tourism, infrastructure development. So you name a sector where we do not have any cooperation with Japan will not be there. Every sector which is important for society or which is important for economy, which is important with regard to technology, with regard to any of it strategic investments also, Japan is a partner to us from a very long time. So let us see the index that we are going to study in this particular lecture. So what all the topics that we are going to study, we will have it brief with regard to Indo-Japan relationship. Then both the countries have got a vision document, we'll talk about it. Then security cooperation, very important. Indo-Japan human resource exchange and cooperation is there. India-Japan digital partnership is also there. Japan-India startup cooperative initiative, defense and maritime security cooperation, special strategic global partnership, Mumbai-Ahmedabad bullet train. We know that whenever it comes to Japan word, the moment it comes, so we always talk about bullet trains. Then obviously clean energy partnership between India and Japan. Right. So small advertisement to all the students for watching me. Please don't mind, just spare 30 seconds on it. That is more than enough. Okay. So this is all the details with regard to my classes, test series and mentorship 24/7. You are having doubt clarification, GD rounds for all the students to develop multifaceted interdisciplinary exploration of knowledge and newspaper reading of the different perspective. All that will be covered here. You can go through one by one. Let us start our discussion with regard to the first area, that is a brief overview of India and Japan. So we are having so good ties with India, with Japan, that we are able to celebrate 75th anniversary of diplomatic ties in 2027. So with regard to trade, India and Japan is closing the trade around 22.8 billion in 2023 to 2024, and it is looking very stable even in the near future, that the next year. Japan is one of the main investor in our country's growth also, because it is fifth largest FDI source for our country with around $43.2 billion invested in cumulative already in our country. Thousands of companies of Japan are also working in our country, which is providing a larger employment to our technical workforce. Okay, so till now what we have seen simple things like India and Japan are having 75 years of diplomatic ties, close to. Then we have seen that India and Japan actually have cooperation on a wide range of sector, that also we have seen. And the third important point that we have seen with regard to our trade and investment. These are three important points we have learned till now. Is it clear to everyone? I hope it should be clear. Let us go ahead. The next important area, strategic infrastructure and economic and collaboration. Under it, we are going to have cultural educational ties. So we are having here with regard to, first of all, here consulate point is there. So we are having our consulate in Fukuoka, and Japanese language education programs are there, which are running in our country also. So education programs that we learn Japan and they learn some kind of Hindi, so we can exchange. What I say is that the workforce, and obviously they will not be learning the Hindi for sure. Industrial competitiveness partnership and tourism exchange connecting regions between Himalaya and Mount Fuji. Science exploration mission, which is very important, called as lunar polar exploration, which is abbreviated as LUPEX, is being also agreed between India and Japan. Not only that, STEM workforce will also get training programs in the form of Lotus and in the form of Lotus program and Sakura science exchange. Right. Now, India and Japan has got a very good vision document, which is like standing on 8 pillars: economy, economic security, mobility, which is nothing but transportation, environment, technology, innovation, health, people to people exchange, and state prefecture engagement, means very good engagement between the two countries. So we also have a joint declaration on security cooperation addressing contemporary geopolitics with regard to South China Sea issue, or with regard to Indian Ocean issues, global South, Asian security, all that. With regard to that, India and Japan is actually forging very good relations. The last one here we are having with regard to a roadmap for human exchange program is also going on. So under human exchange programs, nearly about 5 lakh personnel from both the countries will be exchanged here and there, there and here. So to enhance bilateral ties. Okay, thank you so much for hearing to me. Do subscribe to the channel. Do share to all of your friends. Take care. Bye bye.